Hi, everyone. I am Barbara Marie Babish. I help holistic practitioners and coaches expand their business to six figures. If you're tired of inconsistent income, I can help you with that. And if you're confused and frustrated about all of the changes in technology, which many of us are, I can help you. And if you don't know how to offer your services at a premium level, like getting paid what you're worth, I can help you do that. And how I do that is to help you tap into your own inner guidance system. This way, you build your business in divine alignment so things go smoothly for you. One of the things I teach first is the way of the rainbow. And that's what today's talk is all about. So I'm normally asked, how did I get started on this spiritual journey? And I'm 73. So it's a long story. But I could talk about migraine headaches and having four little kids and how I got into Reiki and therapeutic touch and other energy modalities. But, and that's all true. But let's move forward right to the year 2000, because this is when things really started happening for me. When I would wake up, would you believe, and hear voices talking to me. And yeah, don't be worried. It turned out to be all good, although I was worried a little myself there for a bit. But once I got used to this, I knew it was good. And I kept a pen and paper at my bedside. And I'd take notes on what we would talk about, me and this other being. And one of the beings was Jesus. And I wanted to share this with you because he said, "Don't put me on a pedestal. Treat me as your brother." And of course, that's a message for all of us, not just me. And that's why I'm sharing that. Treat Jesus as your brother, not up on a pedestal. And that's what he wants. And that's what he said to me and others, apparently, too. So that started me off really talking to angels more and more. And they weren't the more predominant beings. And so I started offering angel messages. And that was, you know, like after 2000. But then in 2008, I met the present ones, and they are my main group of angels and guides. And this group grew with me, and sometimes they would speak to me as a group, and sometimes they would be individuals from that group. And there are many angels, guides, saints, sages, spiritual beings. Some have never been here on earth, and some have. And so Jesus, Mother Mary, the four of my main archangels, Michael, Gabriel, Uriel, and Raphael. There's Mother Teresa, Saint Francis, Saint Clare, many, many other saints as well that have come through as individuals talking to me. Princess Diana is also one of the present ones. And there are many, and they invite you to call them yourself, and they will guide you if you choose for them to be your guides. So going back to 2008 again with the present ones, and they started giving me what I call the way of the rainbow. It's a system. They gave me one color at a time to create the way of the rainbow, eventually giving me all seven colors. They supported me and the way of the rainbow over these many years. And I taught it now many times since 2008 as I was led to. Now up to 2025, we have the newest, highest level version of the way of the rainbow for the public, for the spiritual seekers, for spiritual entrepreneurs. So I can give you an example, for instance, of the red. And let's make this an experience, okay? The way of the rainbow is a color-coded system that you can use to change yourself, your life, and your business. There are the seven colors, as you know, the colors of the rainbow. Each, like red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet, are the colors that was given to me. And they can be used like tools So you can use them one at a time as needed, but when you use the full system, that's when the real power is. So for instance, we've got the first three colors, red, orange, yellow. They're the foundation colors of the way of the rainbow. These colors take you into what I call the zone of creation. The next two colors, green and blue, are taking you into the area of frequency where you begin and bring all that you want to be, do, and have into that space. The last two colors, the indigo and the violet, take you into the communication area where you can ask questions and even feel closer to God, the universe creator, whatever you call that higher presence. Each color has a function. Each color can be used as a tool for you. Each color can be used on its own. But again, as I said, when you use them all together in this specific sequence, that's when the full synergistic effect takes place. Over the years, it has become a strong daily practice for me, and it can be a meditation for you as well. When I did my dissertation for my doctorate degree in metaphysics, I wrote the paper on it, and I called it The Way of the Rainbow, the ultimate meditation system. But again, each color can be used on its own, depending on where you are in the moment. The system can take 5 minutes or half an hour or even longer, depending again on what you need, what your experience is. Once the energies of the rainbow really go through your heart and your whole body, you can shorten the system. Your conscious mind and your subconscious mind then will have it within you. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. I'll do that again because I'll show you how to use this in a moment, where we would use this. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Take a minute. Feel what I just did. Going into that sacred space. Take a minute to do the hand movements yourself. Do it a couple of times. See if you can feel it. Have a vision for it. I can give you an example of just even using one of the colors. I'll choose the red, which is part of the foundation. I'll call in the present ones to be with us. I'll actually do it. You know what? I call in my angels and guides. I call in the present ones. I bring in the red color band. We bring this color down from source, down through, down through our head and our neck, and our chest and into our heart. Taking a breath or two and relaxing, calling in the angels and guides into our heart. Let yourself feel what that feels like. Connecting your own heart and spirit to those of your angels and guides. Which angel do you choose? Do you want a specific one to come in? Do you want to just call in the present ones? Let yourself feel them, see them, hear them. Maybe you just know that they're there. Some of you may feel nothing at all. This is all okay. Each of us will receive them in a way that's perfect for us. Now we'll gently come back to the room. The bottom line is, when used with love, it is the most powerful thing in the world that you can use to improve your life and your business. And this ripples out to your family, your community, and those all around you, whether it's within your business, in your community, in the world. That energy flows out. So what can the way of the rainbow do for you? When someone learns the way of the rainbow, they gain a simple and powerful spiritual alignment system. And that can transform, as I said, their personal life, their inner world, their business. Each color carries a specific frequency and purpose. And yet, as I've said, when they're used together, It is a full pathway for growth, clarity, and higher consciousness. Rather than random spiritual practices, the Way of the Rainbow gives you a simple, time-tested, repeatable process that you can use anytime you want to feel connected, grounded, supportive, intuitive, and empowered. Remember, this has been improved every year since 2008. In summary, the Way of the Rainbow helps people heal emotionally, and that can come from childhood, past lives, even your teenage traumas. This system will help you find your blocks and get over them. And some of my clients have really connected with their own inner child during this process. And now they work more closely with their inner child, because really it's our inner child that can really stop us if that inner child, the energy of that inner child is still with us. And that if that child was in fear. We can expand spiritually. You'll learn ways to expand your own connection to God. You can strengthen your own intuition. Your clair gifts will grow, and you'll use your inner guidance system in new ways. You'll live with more love and inner peace as a natural consequence of higher frequencies. Step into your life purpose. You'll be able to do that and feel aligned with your higher self and your spiritual life. And if you have a business, you'll grow that business in a sacred, joyful, and spiritually aligned way. It isn't just a set of colors. The Way of the Rainbow is a complete energetic blueprint for becoming the highest version of yourself, physically, spiritually, and professionally. One of the free gifts I'd like to give you is what I call the heart opening activation. The listener receives special frequencies and vibrations that reach their heart level. So they are more open to receiving and giving love. It's quite powerful for those that are ready to receive it. So my gift is a recording in the form of a video where I activate the heart, the rainbow heart frequency within you. It takes about 8 minutes. And you can let me know by email or on Facebook or whatever how you accepted it, received it, if you'd like to do that. My second gift is a quiz, an assessment that you can take and find out which of the 4 clair gifts are most dominant in your life. The 4 covered in this assessment is clairvoyance, clairsentience, clairaudience, and claircognizance. Some of us know this already, and others, this will be new information for you. And besides, it's fun. You know, getting to know yourself is always what draws us, is I want to know more about me. It's helpful to know which gift is prevalent. In this way, you know what to ask for. If you've got one that's not as prevalent, you can ask for that. And we always receive what we ask for. And you'll receive them in divine timing. So thank you very much for letting me share all about the Way of the Rainbow. Well, I wouldn't say all about it, but some of the Way of the Rainbow. It's helped me and many people all over the world. And now it's time for me to share it more freely on shows like this. Thank you. Again, I am Barbara Marie Babish.